Okay, thank you, Dr. Gurudatta. And maybe we can continue. I can continue with your such a valuable information. See, we all very well know that these asanas, which comprise like a very important factor from the Annamaya Kosha, these move such important organs in such a way because normally the diaphragmatic organs are not much moved in a normal routine movement. Like pancreas and liver and lungs, they normally do not move so well. That is where Kapalbhati comes in so handy. And all the three forward bending and backward bending postures you showed us, Dr. Gurudatta, also work upon by a physical massage, a physical pressure difference to these organs, and that is how these become more activated. And if pancreas is more activated, surely diabetes will be much under control. So thank you very much for the informative demonstration. Now we move on with the topic. Stress has been a very important topic. Up to now, we have already covered the dietary principles, and we are going on with the lifestyle modifications. In the dietary principles, as we discussed, that one very important mistake which is committed by most of the diabetic persons is overeating. Because they feel a lot hungry, polyphagia is a very common symptom, and they usually end up overeating. This is the biggest blunder they can commit. So they should not be anyhow surrendering to this lust, this urge of overeating. They should be controlling it very well with the nice tricks. There are so many tricks, and they should follow some degree of calorie restriction or intermittent fasting. Now we come to the stress part. Stress is believed to be directly linked to your hyperglycemic effect. If you are stressed out, you will be ending up having higher concentrations of glucagon in your blood and adrenaline in your blood, and both adrenaline and glucagon give you high blood sugar, and that is where your diet will not be well under control. Vyado Rog Karanam, as I already told you, Charak has very clearly told, if you are not healthy mentally, you are bound to invite so many medical conditions. And what do these stress hormones do? We'll be taking up in the forthcoming session. Meditation will be a very important phenomenon to de-stress you. How do you meditate? With some hobby, with some family, friends, or you go for a classical meditation with some guru or with some music or mantra? How do you meditate is totally your very personal kind of approach. But any form of meditation is bound to neutralize a very big percentage of your stress hormones. That is where you have to practice meditation, if possible, every day. Now we come to another component of treatment, that is Panchakarma.
Dr. Ish,
Yes,
we
Amita.
have only 3 minutes left. I think we need to wrap up and give some time for the questions. So,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. I'll not be detailing Panchakarma. Then Panchakarma is a detox kind of procedure which is very unique to Ayurveda, and we keep on accumulating a lot of toxins. It could be diabetes or it could be any disease, because we do not purify this body very well. We are using, and we do not purify. That is where toxin buildup takes place, and that presents as many medical conditions. So periodic detoxification is very important. I will not be detailing it right now. We move on to concept of immunity. Ayurveda has very clearly told that we can manage our immunity in a yuktikrit manner. That is, a planned immunity management can be there with the diet and lifestyle, de-stressing and exercise. Stress is believed to be directly linked to your immunity. It has been found if you are stressed out, you are under the effect of stress hormones, your immunity will go down. If you exercise regularly, your WBC count, your cytokines, and all your health parameters, your hemoglobin is bound to improve with physical exercise. So less and less of stress and very genuine and mild physical exercise, maybe half an hour every day. If you are not exercising and you want to exercise like 3 hours in one go once a week, that will not help you. You have to be doing it very small portion every day, maybe half an hour every day is the secret. Doing a lot of weightlifting, doing a lot of static exercises will not help you. You have to resort to dynamic exercises, very small, incremental and daily exercises, which surely will improve your immunity